Hey y'all, it's been a minute. I don't even know what my last video was, to be honest, and I really don't feel bad about it. I feel amazing. I would say happy 2023, but for me that starts in the spring, the new season, the new year. Things are alive and all of that. So it's not the new year yet, but in this video I want to talk about the power of stillness, because 2022 has been a year of stillness for me, and I've learned that pain is in resistance and like so many things. But I want to read a little excerpt of this book to bring home my point, and let's get it a little interesting. I'm thirsty, so give me a second. Okay, so this book is called The Enneagram Letters, a poetic exploration of who you thought you had to be, by Sarah Jane Case. The portion that I'm going to read, she has it like, it's about different personality types and things that they go through and habits that they have. But the excerpt I'm going to read is type 7, page 145, and the paragraph is called Doing Too Much. It says, "You can think of type 7 as being on a constant treadmill. Their fear, anxiety, sadness, and grief are running after them, and they keep speeding up as they seek to outrun the things that are threatening to take them down. Because of this fear, they find themselves in constant motion to not have to sit in their pain. They may try to take on every great idea they have. They may commit to too many meetings or go to 3 parties in one evening so they can leave if things get boring. They may make verbal commitments just to fill their time without feeling obligated to follow through. All of this in fear of sitting still and being sucked down into sadness. This can make the type 7 prone to burnout, unlikely to complete their big dreams as they pursue too many at one time, and it can make them flaky with plans as they overcommit to too many people and tasks. Eventually, the goal for type 7 is to simplify, go deeper into a few areas of interest." I'm just seeing if I need to read all of this. "Instead of attempting to build 50 bridges with the time and resources they have to complete one." This book was really good. I'm actually almost done, which hip hip hooray for me, because it's been hard to finish books lately. So the year 2022 for me was a year I lived by myself for the first time. Like, outside of living, I went from living with my family, going to college, having roommates outside of college, and then I lived by myself. And I was resisting the stillness so much. Like, I was reading, I had a job, but at the end of the day, like, I was just like, damn, I'm not being consistent with YouTube. I haven't made a piece of clothing in probably 2 years at this point. And all I was doing was making myself feel bad for everything I wasn't doing. And that doesn't really make you feel any better about anything that you're doing or not doing. All you're doing is making yourself feel worse. So I really didn't get nothing out of that. But the lessons that I learned through the stillness was a lot. And I'm going to reflect by reading a little bit of something. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't find it. I was in the wrong portion of this notebook. But anyways, this is what I wrote the other day on the 13th. So a couple days ago, I said, "Through stillness that I had to go through in 2022, I have learned that life/each day is the journey. I have learned what I actually like to spend my time learning and what's worth spending my time on. Now that I see clearly what my interests are, I know how to spend my time. Consistency becomes easy when you truly know what to spend your time doing instead of forcing a bunch of things to make a quick dollar. Throughout this journey, I am open to people entering my life to help and guide me with pure intent." But like, with the hustle culture that we live in, it's like you feel bad for having downtime, or you feel bad for not knowing what you actually want to do in life. And well, I can say that at least for me and people that I know around me, because some people are okay with just going to a job, coming home, and that's it. that's not me, nor is that the peers that I keep around me. And that's no shade to people who are content with that, but that's just not me. That doesn't make me happy at all. Even like this year, I have a great job coming up. I'm super excited to be making more money so that I can fund the things that I want to do outside of work. Like, I can never just be happy in a job. And I know throughout this whole journey that I have to maintain gratitude, but that's just what it is. Like, I cannot be complacent and I cannot be a member of the Matrix, just doing the same thing every day for the rest of my life. I can't. But I'm super grateful for the stillness because, like I just read, being able to basically drop everything on the floor and then look at everything that you dropped, you can like pick it up one by one. Like, oh, okay, I really do enjoy this. I really do enjoy this. No, I don't really want to do that no more. Or maybe I'll do that later, but it's not really that important to me. So that's what 2022 has been for me. Some of the interests that I'm going to be picking back up is definitely fashion. I feel like I'm always running away from it for some reason. It's like I'm scared to fall in love with something. It's crazy. It's crazy. Fashion is one of them. I want to learn pottery. I want to get into pottery. I want to do something with my hands. I feel like it'll just bring out different levels of creativity inside of me. Writing is my ultimate love. I usually write for a therapeutic reason, but I don't know. Let's see what writing takes me. I also am looking forward to going deeper into yoga. I don't want to speak too much on that right now. But yeah, this video was really an update. I wanted to share some insights that I've learned through stillness. Just don't feel bad about being still sometimes. Like, if you always moving, you find yourself really doing things that are really not that important. Or maybe you don't realize that you don't really care about those things that you are doing. Because some people be like so busy and so productive, but still so unhappy and fighting to sit the fuck down. Like, sometimes you just gotta sit down. Like for real. And it's not like a pointless, like a lazy sit. I wasn't depressed or anything. Like, I really wasn't depressed. I was just like, I really don't know what I'm doing. And in comparison to other people, I've been off Instagram for months now. I don't even know how many months at this point. But in comparison mode, you think you're doing something wrong, but it's like, being that we're always on social media and always looking at each other and what each other's doing and all of this stuff, we always think that we gotta be doing the same thing. When, mind you, outside of those screens, we are not in alignment with one another for the most part. Like, for real, like, you don't know what people are doing outside of that. So I had to really get out of comparison mode, and I realized how great my own life is. For real. Through stillness, the things that I like to do, for people who are like, well, what should I do? I enjoy going to the park. When I go to the park, I need to lay down. I need to lay all the way down on Mother Earth and thank her for carrying me. Like, for real. Thank her for a beautiful day outside. That's what I like to do. Yoga. I can't even lie to y'all and say I like meditating. At this point, I don't want to say I don't like it, but I don't do it enough for me to put that on my list. But that is something that's pretty good. Breathing techniques are really cool. I want to make a video about the different breathing techniques I've learned thus far. I also like learning a lot of stuff, like reading and watching different videos about stuff and hanging out with my loved ones. And also through stillness, I feel like I really got to heal relationships within my family, and that was super, super important for me. That's a whole nother video at this point. But I will say, like, as we're growing up, we turn our trauma into like our personalities. And you know, like, for me at least, like, certain things are just like, man, fuck that, like, that's not important. Or it's important, but what am I supposed to do about it? And that's the attitude I had with the relationships that I was able to heal. But when you heal things in your life, you really level up. Like, the peace level that I'm at right now is God-given. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I'm so chill, bro. Like, everything is everything, for real. That's all I have to say. I've been happy. YouTube is really something that I want to commit to, but I feel like a lot of the things that I have to say, because I am a writer first, I either have to I think I need to get into the habit of going on YouTube live and then just doing it in a sense to get the message out. Because I know that a lot of the things that I go through and learn and just insights that I receive are helpful to people. So I don't want to focus too much on having like these big dramatic YouTube videos and trying to be entertaining. That's just not me. Like, it is me. Like, I can be entertaining. We can laugh, kiki, all of that. But at the end of the day, my purpose is deeper than making you laugh. You can laugh on so many other damn YouTube channels scrolling. Okay? So, yeah. I want to be more intentional with this channel. Like, throughout the journey of YouTube, I've been like, oh, I want to put out this many videos and da-da-da-da and have my thumbnail like this and blah, 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 blah. And life and stillness, that also checked me. It's like, what is your whoa. What is your intent? What is your intent? Like, is it just for you or is it for other people? And that's other things that I've written about, because I genuinely think that I'm supposed to be someone who has a positive impact on a larger scale. And in order for me to do that, I really had to clarify my intentions. And I think for the most part, I've definitely done that. I know that there's always going to be ups and downs in life that checks me again, and maybe my intentions will change, or maybe the way I want to get out things will change. But for the most part, we riding steady. I'm happy, I'm grateful, and I'm God's favorite. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stick around. I gotta feel alive.